Welcome back to another writing vlog. My name is Cam, thank you for joining me today. So, I did a writing vlog last week, it was my first ever one, and it went pretty well. People seem to like it, so I'm doing another one, I guess. I really like the idea of doing like a writing vlog where you see kind of, more of me outside of that room where I do my normal videos, but also kind of intercutting it with discussions about actual writing and actual kind of like specifically writing content. I like that. It's fun. And at the risk of this video becoming a bit of a downer, I do have a subject, or a couple of subjects I want to talk about today that I've been wanting to talk about for quite a while. It's something I just, I guess, want to get off my chest. So yeah, I'm going to take a seat for this one. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Let me just... So before I start, I just want to make a few things very clear. I'm extremely lucky for the platform I have. 13,000 subscribers isn't something to scoff at. Words can't express how appreciative I am that at some point in time, at least 13,000 people have liked me enough or liked my content enough to say, hey, I want to see more of this guy, and then, hit subscribe. I appreciate that. I'm very grateful for that. And again, I'm very lucky that I have the platform I do. I also want to stress that the people that do watch my videos that have been coming back for so long, a lot of people that I'm talking to on a first name basis, they're some of the nicest, most passionate and supportive people I've ever interacted with in my life. So I'm, again, lucky in that aspect that I've been fortunate enough to meet and talk to those people. The point is, I'm a very lucky guy for having this YouTube channel. I understand that. And this conversation might also seem a bit familiar because I did one kind of recently. The video where I talked about how I wasn't going to be doing book reviews on this channel anymore. I was going to make this video exclusively for writing content. And then I made a whole separate YouTube video for my book reviews, specifically about fantasy and horror books. In that video, I talked a bit about how my channel has been declining statistically by the numbers, which I know is a boring subject, but it's been declining by the numbers for quite a long time. I won't say I glossed over it because I did go into a fair bit of detail on that video, and you can watch that video if you want. I'll leave a card up here, I think, but I want to approach that from a different angle in this video, and I want to treat this video as kind of my last say on it unless something big changes, because I don't want to be known as the guy who sits there and complains about my dying Authortube channel. I just want to get this off my chest. I want to say first and foremost that no one is obliged to watch my videos. Even if you've subscribed, you're not obligated to watch my video if you're not interested in what you think is going to be the content of it. That's fine. I'm not telling you that you should. Where I'm going with all this is that I've been a YouTuber technically... That's kind of a nicky thing to say, isn't it? I've been a YouTuber. I've been a YouTuber for it's been like 5 years now. God, that hurts to say. I joined pretty much on my birthday in 2016, and it's nearly my birthday again, 31st of August. And 13,000 subscribers in 5 years is not too bad. You did all right, Cam. But the thing is, as far as views go, and again, it's not all about views and numbers, whatever. It's just, I'm not going to pretend like this isn't something I've been thinking about, because spoiler alert, no matter what every YouTuber tells you, they do care about the numbers. Some might care a lot less than others, but everyone cares at least a little bit. It's silly to pretend they don't. If there's a YouTuber who's averaging like 500 views and they upload a video and for some reason it gets 100 views, they're going to care. Whether they say they don't or not, trust me, they care. What's kind of happening with me is that I've been uploading for like 5 years now, and during the first couple of years, my growth was really good. It got to a point where I was averaging like 10 subscribers a day, which is really good for someone around that. This is when I was around 1,000 subscribers. I might have been a bit under, a bit over. But I was averaging around 10 subscribers a day, which is pretty good. My videos were getting around 150 to 200 views on the first 24 hours of upload. And that was in the first year and a half to 2 years of doing this. So the problem I'm facing is that there doesn't seem to be much growth. My channel is still gaining subscribers, but it's it's slow. For the last over a year now, it's probably been about 2 years, on a good week, I'll probably get like 3 to 4 subscribers. So that's going up. So there might be a bunch of people that unsubscribe. There might be more people that subscribe than those 3 or 4. But at the end of the week, taking into account the people that have unsubscribed, I'm going up by about 3 to 4. Some weeks I go down. And my videos have been getting around the same amount of views for years now. And I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. This isn't a pity party. I'm not asking for advice or sympathy or anything like that. It's just, I figured with these writing vlogs, I would make it a bit more personal and talk about what I've been thinking about as well. The thing is, I don't care that much. Again, everyone cares, but I actually don't care that much. It's not bumming me out a whole lot, but it is on my mind. That's why I was kind of surprised when the writing vlog last week did pretty well, at least for my channel. It did quite well. And honestly, when I made that, I thought it was gonna flop hard. I didn't think anyone would be interested in that whatsoever. That might happen with this video. Who knows? I'm starting to realize that I don't know where I'm going with this or what the point of me talking about this is. I guess I'm just at a point where I'm not quitting or anything. I'm not quitting the, making videos about writing, but I just feel a little bit lost, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't want people to feel like they're obligated to watch my videos because they feel sorry for me. I want to make videos that they genuinely want to watch. So if there's any type of videos you think I should make with the topic of writing in mind, let me know and I'll consider it. I'll give it some thought. It's been a little bit disappointing seeing little to no growth over years of work, hundreds of hours of content, and not even going to go into how many hours go in behind the scenes to edit all that stuff. But even though it's a little bit disappointing, this has never not been fun. I'm still having fun with this. I still like doing new stuff. Like now I'm over on Twitch doing streams there 3 to 4 times a week, and that is so much fun. Link in the description. And also with me making videos on the second channel now, like the book reviews and stuff, that's been pretty exciting, and that channel's actually doing pretty well for its size. In fact, I don't know if it's sad or if I should be happy about it, but that channel is gaining subscribers and in a lot of cases more views than this one. So I don't know what to do with that information, considering that's a much smaller channel. I don't know. Please don't pity me. That's not what this is. Just know that I appreciate all of the people who do watch my videos. I really do. I just wanted to talk about this because in the case that anyone watching this is also a YouTuber and has had similar feelings, just know that you're not alone. Even Authortubers with big channels like mine, we have the same feelings. Although I don't consider myself a big Authortuber in any capacity because, I don't know, it's a whole thing. Anyway, let's get back to the fun stuff. This smoothie is unequivocally busting. I just remembered that at some point today, I've got to try and start that up, the old VL250, and see if the battery still works or if I have to charge it. So that's going to be fun. $10 says it doesn't start. Hey, Bonnie. Don't tease my slippers. So I haven't done a proper shout out in quite a long time, so I figured I'll do one. I'll do an official little shout out. Go check out Ali K. Lim over on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description below. Check her out. She just got back after a year-long break. Great channel if you're into writing, if you're looking for more YouTube channels about writing to check out. Very inspirational. She just did a video very recently discussing a lot of feelings that I feel like a lot of other writers would have with the writing process, especially with returning to writing after such a long time. At the very least, it mirrors a lot of feelings I've had in the past that have stunted my progress with writing. So it was very relatable and kind of comforting to feel like someone else was having those same feelings. Check her out. I'll leave a link. I'm about to go live on Twitch doing the first and something I want to be doing weekly called the Writers Coffee Club, basically where I just sit down and I just chat with people, as opposed to the other streams where we're trying to get some actual writing done, that kind of thing. This one's just a bit more chill. It's just, we quite literally sit down with our coffee or hot chocolate in my case and just hang out. But yeah, anyway, I should probably start streaming now. There was a guy who was hospitalized because he passed out from dehydration. Get this, while fighting a goat. I don't know the story behind that, but that's a real thing as well. Hang on, I'll show you. And in the same day as that, another guy got arrested for using a drone to steal a sausage off of another person's barbecue. I figure it's time to really buckle down, time to really, put my foot in, stop dicking around, time to be productive. No procrastinating, no messing around, just writing. Nothing but
Thanks for hanging out, Cam. Glad you could make stream. I've been seeing that you've been streaming some writing things. Well, yeet indeed. Yeet indeed.
What's up? My name's Cam. I like books, writing, spaghetti bolognese, and dogs, of course. I'm just a fun guy, and I'm looking for a love connection. Give me a call if you like living young, wild, and free. Alright. Let's talk about dating for a minute. Let's talk about dating. Look, I'm well aware this has nothing to do with writing, so if you want to skip this whole dating portion of the video, you should be able to see the next chapter of the video down below. You can just skip to that. But that's the point of vlogs, right? We're meant to talk about some personal stuff as well, so here I am. Not to get too deep into it, and before anyone says anything, I'm fine. So I'm 27 and I've been single since I was like 20. I've been single pretty much my entire 20s. And it's a weird thing saying that because it feels like just yesterday I was saying to myself, you're only 23, Cam, you got plenty of time. It'll be okay. And today I'm saying, you're only 27, Cam, you've got plenty of time. It'll be okay. And sometimes I wonder if I'll wake up one day and I'll say to myself, it's okay, Cam, you're only 39. You've got plenty of time. It'll be okay. I'm wondering how long I have to keep saying that. So I've been single for like 7 years, but I have had plenty of long-term dating in that time. We weren't technically boyfriend and girlfriend, but there's been situations where we were exclusive for at least a small portion of time, or at least in some cases I thought we were exclusive. I've had plenty of situations where we were quite serious about each other, but at some point or another, something's always happened that has stopped us from pulling the trigger on making it official. A lot of the people I know, a lot of my friends who are in relationships, especially in long-term relationships, are in relationships with people that they have known pretty much since high school or just after high school. So it leaves me in this weird position where the only way for me to theoretically get a girlfriend is to do online dating or meet people out at bars and clubs and stuff, which I don't do that a lot as it is. I don't really go to clubs. I like going to bars every now and then, but I don't think I'm ugly, but I also don't think I'm like the most attractive dude. I don't think chicks would see me out in public, point at me and say, nudge their friend and say, wow, check out that dude. I feel like we as humans aren't keeping up with how social interactions are evolving. Not to sound like a philosophy bro or anything, but I do think that's a big part of it. I wouldn't say I'm happy being single, but I'm definitely content. Like, I'm fine with it. I like that I can use that energy towards my own stuff, like, these videos, social media, writing, reading, etc. That's great, but I still go on plenty of dates. I take breaks every now and then, but usually I might go on 1 or 2 dates a week with people from like Tinder and stuff, and obviously none of them have really gone that far yet. There's been a few where we ended up getting up to like 3 or 4 dates to the point where it feels like it's just about to become, more serious, and then we've sat down, had the talk, and been like, we kind of have completely different interests, don't we? In episode 1 of How I Met Your Mother, the character of Ted Mosby is 27 years old. As you just found out, that is how old I am. It's kind of a bizarre feeling to grow up through your late teens, early 20s, obsessed with a sitcom about a guy who is struggling to find love, and being able to like laugh about it as like, look at that older dude, and then kind of becoming Ted Mosby. On the plus side, that just means I'm going to start referring to this stage of my life as my sitcom years. I haven't gone on any dates for like a month or two because I've been actively avoiding them, because the last one I went on I thought went really, really well, and I think I liked that girl more than any of the other dates I've had in a really long time. It just felt like there was that spark there that you just very rarely get. Our sense of humor was perfectly on point. We had all of the same interests. She was incredibly attractive. That was part of it. And we had a really nice night. I thought it went really well. And on the drive, when I was driving her home, I asked her if she would be interested in a second date, and she seemed genuinely interested. She said, yeah, of course. And then, we kissed. I know. Your boy do be kissing. And then I left it for the rest of the night. And the next day, in the afternoon, I sent her a message and asked how her day was going. And I didn't get a reply for like 2 days. During that time, it was kind of weird. I was thinking to myself, I'm sure she liked you. After like another day, I got a message from her basically saying that she just wasn't feeling it anymore. Like it wasn't going to work. And that's completely fine. She didn't owe me anything or anything like that. But of course I was pretty disappointed, because I was thinking to myself, if it didn't work with her, this girl that I had perfect chemistry with, how is it going to work with anyone else? I've gone on so many dates now, and I'm still in the same place I was before the first one. What is the point? That's what I was thinking to myself, and I was pretty depressed for a couple of days. I know that's cringe. Might even seem a little creepy that I was so bummed because a girl that I went on one date with didn't want to go on a second date. But it wasn't just that. It was just because I'd been doing this for so long. When you spend nearly a decade without an actual partner, and you see all of your friends going through multiple partners during that time, you have to wonder, and you have to ask yourself at a certain point, what is wrong with me? Jesus, this got kind of dark. Again, I am okay. Anyway, I'm not really sure where I was going with this or what the point is. I wanted to talk about dating, I guess, because weirdly enough, I have had a few people recently. It never seemed to pop up before, but recently I've had people asking me, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? What's your deal? We've never seen any like partners or spouses in any of your videos over like the last 5 years. This is going to sound so depressing. It's because there isn't anyone, or no one that I'm serious enough with that I would invite them into this personal aspect of my life. And the day I do get a missus and bring her into a video, you better believe that it's going to be a special occasion. It's going to be big. Anyway, that's enough of the pity party here. Let's go on to something a bit more fun. Does it look like I'm not wearing pants? Be honest. I'm maxing out about here.